Hello everybody, and welcome to episode number 101 of Minnows to Kings, back here in San Marino with SS Cosmos, where today we've got our Europa League second knockout round against Villarreal. The first leg is at home, so I'm hoping for a good result in the home leg, so we can take that back to Spain with something to hold on to. So yeah, Villarreal at the first leg at the San Marino Stadium. We do have some suspensions to go over. We'll get into it now. We'll get into the starting lineup. We've got Ramiro suspended, Alfonso and Ricky North suspended. So hopefully they're back for the second leg. But in terms of the lineup, it's the usual back four. It's very settled in the back line. Irishev still there as well. We've got Alfie Moon coming in as the ball midfielder instead of Ricky North. Young Hee still here. I have changed his role slightly to a deep line playmaker on support, as opposed to the advanced playmaker on attack. If we just have a look attribute wise for that supporting playmaker role, other than his positioning, he's very, very good, is the 19-year-old South Korean. Revolta is going to come in as well for Alfonso, who, as we've said, is suspended. So Marco Selva, the very good San Marino centre forward, is going to come in as the pressing forward for today. And Esteval Cirillo, who is actually suffering from a little bit of an injury, is going to play the advanced forward. He's actually got a neck strain, but he's in light training, and hopefully the neck strain is not going to affect him too much. So that's the lineup for today. Hopefully we can, like I say, a couple of goal advantage in the home leg to take back to Spain with us would be absolutely fantastic. Villarreal, they look okay. They've got some decent players, but nothing amazingly special, to be honest. We're in good form as a club. Let's just have a quick look at Villarreal's form. Of course, I do have the Spanish leagues loaded. They're in good form as well, which is not great. They've got some okay players, but I think we should be able to handle them, hopefully. Right, we're 31 minutes into the game and we've got our first highlight, and it's a free kick for Villarreal. They're on the edge of our area. They've gone for the curling effort. It's hit the crossbar, and Marion was left scrambling a little bit there. But what a boring game of football this has been. We've finally had our first shot getting into half time. Corner for Villarreal. Let's see if my new defending corner thing has worked. It looks like it has. We've headed the ball away. They are still on the attack, though, are Villarreal. They've gone back out to the left to defer. Defer with a curling effort. He's hit the post this time. Villarreal have hit the woodwork twice in this first half. And we've offered nothing, really. Absolutely nothing. A 0.06 XG shows you just how poor that we've been. I'm going to tell them that I'm disappointed. I'm also going to switch maybe Young Hee back to that advanced playmaker on attack. See if that can improve our fortunes just a little bit. See if we can get anything happening going forward. And as I say that, we do get a highlight straight from half time, and it's Cirillo with the ball. It's Alfie Moon to Young Hee again. John with the ball into the box. It's headed clear by Mingueza. Now Cesarini picks up the ball. He's got Revolta with him. Advancing into the penalty area, cuts it across to Selva, and Marco Selva with his 33rd goal of the season puts Cosmos ahead in his home country, in front of his home fans. And it's an absolutely fantastic finish by the San Marino man there. Cesarini with a good ball out to Revolta. Revolta advances into the penalty area. Selva's all by himself. It's a great finish with his left peg there into the top corner, past the goalkeeper. It looked like it went through the goalkeeper's hands, to be honest. But anyway, we're into another highlight. I've said the first half was really boring. We've had two highlights in quick succession in the second half, and it is Young Hee again advancing forward. It's a good tackle, though, by Sambi Lakonga, but we have got the ball back with Revolta. Now Cirillo's through, one-on-one with the keeper, and Esteval Cirillo puts the ball into the empty net, into the back of the net. We are going to get a VAR review here, though, however, so let's not celebrate too early. It's been awarded. Cirillo puts us 2-0 ahead. Fantastic goal. Young Hee on that advanced playmaker role, making the difference there, making the space again. It's a great ball forward by Revolta to Cirillo with a fantastic, calm finish past the goalkeeper. Let's just have a look and see how close it was to being offside. The ball from Revolta, it's very close, isn't it? He is level. He's level. And despite not having the best of things in this game, we are ahead on the XG now, but we find ourselves 2-0 up, which is really, really encouraging. I'm going to give the boys a little bit of a praise there. Lots of green smiley faces, which is good. Young Hee on a 6.4. That concerns me just a little bit. But let's not let Villarreal get one back. That would be great. Revolta picks up the loose ball there. He finds Cesarini. Comes back to Amelsberger. All the way back to goalkeeper Marin. Marin goes long, which is not what I've told him to do. But anyway, Selva brings it down. So it's actually a good pass by Marin. He finds Revolta. Looks for Selva again. Gets the ball back from Mangueza. Revolta with the curling effort from range. He's hit the crossbar. We've hit the crossbar this time. Great effort from Luis Alberto Revolta there. That was so close to making it 3. Can we make it 3 here though? Cirillo at the far post. Young Hee with the free kick. Cirillo does put the ball into the net for his second of the game, but we are going to get another VAR review. Hopefully again, it's going to be allowed. And it is allowed. Cirillo with his second goal of the game. Great free kick by Young Hee. I can't see anything that would have been suggested offside there. Maybe the man in front of the goalkeeper. Let's have a look. No, nobody's offside there, are they? No. Fantastic, fantastic. We find ourselves 3-0 up. And Young Hee with the assist there puts his rating straight up to a 7. Fantastic performance by the lads with 5 minutes remaining. Again, I'd like to not concede one. That would be really, really good. Vitinha, they do get the ball into the box, but it's headed clear by John. Cirillo's going to pick this ball up, though. Now he finds Ilyashev advancing forward. He's held onto the ball too long there, though. It's a good tackle. It's a good effort, but thankfully for us, it has gone past the post. We're into stoppage time at the end of the game now. 3-0 to SS Cosmos. We've got a fantastic lead to hold on to going into the second leg in Spain. XG-wise, we weren't in it until we came out at half-time on fire. 2 quick goals and then a third added later on in the game by Cirillo. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. It's a fantastic performance. Anyway, I'm going to go and do the no doubt I'll have a game in between. I have got Domignano. So I'm going to go do the Domignano game and I'll come back for the second leg. So I'll catch up with you guys in just a minute. Just quickly in between the 2 games, I haven't played the Domignano game yet, but the draw for the quarterfinal and the semi-final actually made it in between the 2 legs. So we're going to do that. First of all, this is the draw for the quarterfinal. So we'll stick it on automatic, see who we could potentially come up against. Of course, we've already got 1 foot in the quarterfinal. We'd like to avoid Man United again, if possible, and we have. Olympiacos or Bologna, get Newcastle or Bayer Leverkusen. Here we go. This is the one. Cosmos or Villarreal, get Udinese or Celtic. I think that's possibly doable. I wonder what the score from the first leg was. Udinese are 2-1 up on aggregate, with Celtic Park still to go. So that is the quarter-final. Let's have a look at our path to the semi-final. If we get there, we are the first team out, so we could get Marseille, Man United, Las Palmas or Rangers. I would more than likely think that's going to be Man United into that stage of the competition. So we're not going to beat Man United, so we do have the potential of reaching the semi-finals again. Man United are 2-1 up against Marseille, so yes, I would say that it's more than likely going to be Man United in that semi-final. I would, in fact, guess it's going to be a Man United. I would guess it's going to be an all-English final. That would be my guess. I think it's going to be an all-English final. Man United, then either Newcastle or Southampton. So that's the draw anyway. So yeah, I'm going to go and do the Domignano game, and again I'll come back in a minute. Right guys, welcome back to the second part of the episode. Second leg against Villarreal, of course, in Spain. We've got a couple of our players back from suspension. North, Alfonso, both back from suspension. They're both going to be on the bench for today's game though. I'm going to keep faith in Alfie Moon and Revolta. They played very well in the last game. I am going to bring Ramiro back in, of course, our top scorer. I think he has actually broken the record for goals in San Marino now as well with 47. But he scored 62 goals this season for us. So I am going to keep faith with Ramiro and drop Cirillo back to that pressing forward. So the lineup for today is going to be Marin, Alfaro. In fact, John played well in the last game as well, so I'm going to stick with John. John, Muniz, Amelsberger, Cesarini, then Irishev, Moon, Young Hee, Revolta, and Cirillo and Ramiro. We do have a few yellow cards as well, so we've got the potential for some suspensions in the next round. If we get there, we need to hold on to this 3-0 that we've currently got. Of course, it's not going to be easy away in Spain, but I'm hoping we can. I just noticed as well, by the way, that Pau Torres, obviously a real player still. Sambi Lakonga is still a real player. I think they've got one up front as well. Vitinha here is still a real player. So there's still a few real players kicking about in 2034 in this Villarreal team. I can't imagine that there have been too many of them left for too long. We are, what, 13 years into the future now? For when this save game started, obviously it starts in 2021. But yeah, we're quite some distance in now. Anyway, it's Villarreal with the ball, playing in their, of course, home kit of all yellow, which means we are in our away kit, our white away kit. And Gonzalez finds Suarez, who finds Hudson. There's 2 against 1 down this right-hand side. Gets the ball in towards Roche, but it's gone over the bar. And it's an encouraging start for Villarreal. A little bit disappointing from our point of view, though. And Defoe now with the corner again and finds Pau Torres. And Pau Torres gives Villarreal the lead in the 11th minute. And it's now 3-1 on aggregate, 1-0 on the night to Villarreal. Right, Cosmos coming forward now with Young Hee at Cesarini. Now Alfie Moon finds Iryashev to Alfie Moon again. He's got Young Hee with him. Can Young Hee pick out the pass? He can't. Finds John instead. John with the ball into box towards Ramiro. And what a fantastic save by the goalkeeper there. The Spaniard whose name I can't pronounce. It looks a little bit like Arrizabalaga, the Chelsea goalkeeper. Cesarini with the deep corner anyway towards Alfie Moon, but it's headed clear. Yeah, the goalkeeper, it looks a little bit like Arrizabalaga, the Chelsea goalkeeper, but it's not. It's actually spelt a bit different, but I've got no idea how to pronounce that. So I'm going to call him the Spanish goalkeeper or Arrizabalaga. Anyway, Lakonga now finds Defoe. Villarreal coming forward again. It's Gonzalez, got him behind us. Can Marin make the save? No, he doesn't need to because he's hit the post. And there's a little bit of a let off there for Cosmos. Villarreal climbing all over us here. Lakonga with the ball finds Pau Torres to Comas. Now Asdoken to Suarez. He's got Hudson outside him. Cesarini steps in though, make a fantastic challenge. Plays the ball to Young Hee. Iryashev now. Alfie Moon finds Young Hee again. Great ball over the top towards Ramiro. This is the opportunity for Cosmos. Ramiro smashes it past the goalkeeper. Fantastic finish by Pedro Ramiro for his 63rd goal of the season. And what a fantastic ball through by Young Hee. This is exactly what he can do. It's why we play him in that playmaker role. Great ball to Ramiro. Ramiro's got the pace over Pau Torres as well. And he smashes it past the goalkeeper. Restores our 3-goal lead. Great play by the boys there. And that's going to... No, it's not going to bring us into half-time. It's Defoe with a free kick. Marin forced to make a save. It's a good save. That was arrowing into the top corner. We do have to defend this corner, though, which again is going to be taken by Defoe. Goes deep, and we do head it clear, but Asdoken gets it back. Suarez with the effort. Marin makes another big save. Alberto Marin, the Spaniard, back on home soil, keeping us in this a little bit here. Defoe with the corner again, towards Suarez again, but Cesarini with the header gets it clear. Cesarini and Revolta on yellow cards is a little bit concerning. Also Alfie Moon as well, the ball-win midfielder. In fact, he's only on a 6-point. We might look to make a couple of half-time changes. I'm a little bit scared about these yellow cards. Cesarini, I don't really have an option with Cesarini. I've got Cabrera, but he's not fit. He's not the greatest player either. These guys, though, I do have a choice with, and 2 of our centre midfielders being on yellow cards, especially the ball-win midfielder, is not ideal. So I'm going to make the double change at half-time, and hopefully we can... Vitinha's come on as well for Villarreal, so hopefully... we can keep going. Anyway, John with the throw and finds Ramiro to Young Hee. Another good ball into box towards Alfonso. Alfonso's hit the post this time. Young Hee was showing his range and passing and vision there with another absolutely fantastic pass. It's just a shame we hit the post. Otherwise, that would have been an absolutely awesome goal. Nunez now at centre half, taking his time. He finds Ricky North, the new man on the pitch. Finds Young Hee again. To John. Has John got a runner? He's got Ramiro ahead of him. Doesn't use him. Now he uses him. Comes inside. Ramiro with the ball over the top towards Alfonso, but Comas gets there. And it is the Spanish goalkeeper there. Rolls it out to Pau Torres. Now Gomez, Hudson, Villarreal played their way out of defence quite nicely here, but they're under pressure. Azulay finds Suarez again. Forward towards Defoe. Azulay, they've really played the way out here really nicely. Vitinha with the effort, but it's another good save by Marin. Amelsberger just boots it clear. He had more time than I think he realised there. And we're sort of holding on. We've had our own efforts. They've had efforts. Defoe with another corner. Can we defend this one? It's towards Pau Torres again, but he's headed it wide this time, thankfully for us. But still a Villarreal come to Gerard. Ball into the box towards Defoe, and this time it's gone over the bar. And we really are hanging on by the skin of our teeth here. I'm just going to encourage them. Get a bit of confidence flowing. Anyway, Pau Torres for Villarreal. I feel like we've had about 10 highlights in the last 5 minutes of in-game time, match time. It's just been non-stop. Villarreal on the attack. Gerard now, Azulay again. Cut out by Ricky North this time though, that's good. Alfonso finds North again to Ramiro, looking for John. Great through ball. John advancing towards that byline, looking to get the ball into the box towards Cirillo. It is into the box towards Cirillo, and Cirillo has missed the target. Should be scoring there, should the young Brazilian. We've cut this one out as well. Cesarini this time. Now Cirillo, Alfonso. Looking to feed Ramiro, but it's a poor ball, and Pau Torres cuts it out. And now Villarreal come forward. Nunez gets there first though. Cirillo turns his man beautifully. Cirillo with a little lob, and it's just hit the top of the crossbar. Incidentally, between the two games, by the way, some of these players who were under heavy bids during the summer, Cirillo, Iryashev and Martin Nunez, they've all come to me and said that they're happy to stay at the club. So I jumped straight in, offered them new contracts. They've all accepted the contracts. They've all accepted the negotiations. I'm just waiting for the actual confirmation that they've accepted the contracts. And if they do, they're all here for 7 years. I've got them all on a 4-year contract with the option of a 3-year extension. All 3 of them. So we've potentially tied 3 of our better players down for the next 7 years. And of course, once we do improve as a club, reputation-wise, we can bring better players in. With contracts that large, it just increases their resale value as well, which is good. Anyway, approaching the end of the game now. Cesarini advancing into the penalty area. Cuts it back for Alfonso and Jeremias. Alfonso makes absolutely no doubt, smashes that one in. And we've taken the lead in Spain 2-1 against Villarreal, 5-1 on aggregate. Surely there's no way back into this game for them now. Good ball forward by Cirillo, finds Cesarini in acres of space. Advancing into the penalty area, cuts it back for Alfonso, and he's smashed that into the top corner. 5-1 on aggregate to SS Cosmos, and we are advancing to the next round, which is awesome. We've made it to the quarterfinals of the Europa League yet again. Great performance by Yonghee. Some of his passing is just unreal. I'm going to tell the boys I'm really pleased with that. To come here and pick up a 2-1 victory against Villarreal. They are a good team. Unfortunately, Udinese and Celtic haven't actually played today, so I don't know who we're against yet. Hertha Berlin have absolutely smashed Feyenoord on aggregate there, 9-0. Man United made it through as well. Newcastle made it through. So we just need to sort of find out who we're going to come up against now. Another million in the bank. We've got Udinese. So Udinese did hold on to the lead they had against Celtic. Let's see what the final result was. They went through on penalties. They were actually beaten at Celtic Park 1-0, and they won on penalties. So it is going to be Udinese in the next round. Let's just have a look at their star player. It's Silvinho, a Brazilian. He looks okay, doesn't he? 21-year-old Brazilian, valued at 110 to 171 million. He looks okay. I imagine, though, if you put Nunez in this Udinese team, he would have a similar value. That is down to the reputation of the league, that value. So yeah, that is good. We have made it to the quarterfinals, which is absolutely fantastic. They are, how far away are they? They are a couple of games away, but that's obviously going to be next episode now. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you have enjoyed what you've seen, again, please remember to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well. It helps me out. You know, your support keeps me going, which is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I've been Dean, as always, and I will see you all next time. I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best.